In the first quarter, got up to the good start, and then just a number of open threes didn't fall. And obviously that continued, and meanwhile they hit almost everything. I'm sure it's not that simple, but
it is.
Okay, so what is it? A snowball effect? Is it momentum?
No, it's literally we can't make a shot. I mean, you look at it. First of all, they're right there with us as being one of the worst shooting teams in the league. That's the highest, or tied for the highest with Houston, for the highest anybody's shot all season. So, that's typical. We're 28th before tonight in opponent three-point percentage. We'll be 29th or 30th after tonight. Had 50 potential assists tonight. We converted on 21 of those. Expected score, we won by 24. Like, this has been the theme. It has been the theme. So, just got to keep shooting, I guess.
The looks themselves, I assume you're happy with. They just didn't knock them down.
I mean, if you have a wide open shot, you have to take a wide open shot. Yeah.
Just look at the perimeter defense side of it. What needs to happen for you guys to be more effective? That you mentioned it was one of the worst defensive performers this season.
No, I mean, like the 3-point percentage. That's typical. We've been. I don't know if this is the last. I think it's the last 7 going into tonight. We've been in one of the top defenses in the league. So we're doing some things. We faced a hot shooting team tonight.
Yeah, 7 in the fourth quarter, but you weren't able, obviously, to maintain it. Was the idea just to rest the guys just because you have a backup game tomorrow, back-to-back game tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Okay, you guys got within 7.
We're down 16 with a minute and 40 seconds to go. We couldn't make a shot, and they're making everything. We weren't going to win that game.
Okay.
Yeah, the win probability was like at 9, or loss probability was 98% at that time, or 99%. We're not going to win that game.
What was working well for you guys to get within 7 points, JJ?
We were able to string together some stops. Luka made some shots. I thought Jackson had another phenomenal night. He's continuing to just play terrific basketball of late. He's really just been as consistent as anyone on our team.
Coach JJ, Malik Monk had been going through some did not play coach's decision for the past few games up until last night. But in that second quarter, he really got hot on you guys, and then he picked it back up in the fourth quarter. Can you talk a little bit about what he was doing, because that's where it seemed like that momentum was coming from?
Yeah, I thought, the first half we talked about being up and pick and roll. We showed a clip this morning of, when we played them in LA a couple weeks ago. We know he's a dangerous threat shooting threes, and we wanted our bigs to be up. We gave up one of those. I think two of them were either in early offense or in transition. Again, when you're missing shots and there's long rebounds, you're not going to be able to get your defense set. So 40 of their 61 points in the first half were in early offense in the first sort of 8 to 10 seconds. So we got some looks there. And then, look, when you're down, so this is sort of like coaching decisions. It's like when you're down versus when you're up. So when you're up, let's say you're up 8 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes to go, and DeRozan's making 2s, you're going to live with that. Let's say you're down 10 in the fourth quarter and he's making 2s. Well, then you got to put 2 on the ball, and that's when Malik Monk got a couple more. Westbrook hit a couple more.
He was available tonight. You didn't play him. What went into that decision?
A lot. Yeah.
Can you just elaborate on why you chose not to play him tonight?
Because he was only available for one game. So the second, and we didn't know that until this morning. And he's severe minutes restriction, so it made sense to play him tomorrow. And we'd already put in the injury report.